Hey guys, this is Chris with I Want That Reviews. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the NM2010 muzzle brake slash flash hider from a gentleman by the name of Nolan Miles. Now, you can find their website online, nmcustoms.com, or you can find them on Facebook, NM Customs LLC. You can find them out there. They make a few different flash hiders. They're kind of just new to the market, kind of putting some new items out there. Definitely worth taking a look at. Now they sell a 4 and a 3 inch model. This is the 3 inch. The 4 inch has a little different designing. That one does a little more to hide the muzzle flash. This one's primarily designed to be a brake. And it's got multiple holes that are drilled at a 90-degree angle to the exiting gases, venting everything out to the sides and reducing recoil. Now, they do make these in a 223 and a 308 variant. The 223 model can be had for $25, whereas the 308 model can be had for $30. As far as initial impressions go, when I got it in the mail, it came with a crush washer, and the first thing that I noticed was the machining on it. I was very impressed with it. Very nice, smooth, even finish on it, and it's just a good, solid piece. So I went ahead and threaded it onto my rifle. Very smooth threads, fed on real well. And then I noticed that it did not have the cuts for your wrench to tighten it on, but they advised that the best way to do it is to use a screwdriver or a Allen wrench and go through those holes and use that to torque it down. The holes go all the way around, so there's no need to worry about timing it. Now, I used this guy out in the field last weekend, and I put probably about 300 rounds through it. I did notice a reduction in recoil. I also noticed that there was a lot of smoke. I mean, obviously with it being a brake and having the holes all the way around it, it vents all of the gas everywhere. It all goes out in front of you, so that's one thing to keep in mind. As far as likes go, I'm a big fan of the price. I was really surprised, especially once I got it in hand, that they're only asking $25 for this guy. I definitely think that it's worth a little more than that, but if it sells for them, then absolutely it's worth it, and it's definitely worth picking up. Another like for me was the machining. Very smooth. They took the time to round the edges. They've beveled the edges on each one of these holes. They went ahead and beveled the inside as well, leading up to the threads. It was just very well thought out. Somebody has taken their time and thought about, okay, how can I make a good device that's going to be that's going to have a good fit and finish. Also, I did like the reduction in recoil. That was a big thing. And the missing wrench slots does improve the look. It definitely gives a very nice slim look to your barrel when it's on there without seeing those cutouts. So that was another nice thing. As far as dislikes go, I don't like the fact that it doesn't have at least one closed off channel on it. I know that makes it so you don't have to time it, but I don't like the fact that if I'm going prone, it's kicking up all that dirt in my face. I know that's not a real big thing, but I would have liked to see maybe a couple of these channels only drilled halfway or not at all. I didn't like the fact that it didn't have notches for my wrench to tighten it on. That's easily rectified by using an Allen head or a screwdriver or something and tightening it down that way. And I do like the look of it without having those notches. But I think the notches kind of are an integral part of a flash hider and are just something that wouldn't hurt to have there. I didn't like how much smoke it kicked out. Now that could have just been the ammo I was using, but I just didn't care for the cloud that came out of the front of this thing every time I shot it. It's very loud. Because it has all these holes, it's venting all of that sound out to the sides instead of downrange. So if you're not familiar with how brakes work, this thing's going to be louder and you're not going to make a whole lot of friends at the range. So overall, I think I'm actually going to give this guy 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is a great product, great price, and I really don't think you'd be too disappointed if you picked one up. So if you take a look at the description below, There's a link to their website as well as their Facebook page. Get on over there and take a look and see if there's anything that interests you. Today's review is brought to you in part by OregonShooters.com, spelled with a U. As always, thanks so much for watching. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So please like, subscribe, and share, and keep coming back on a weekly basis for more awesome reviews of products just like this one that'll make you say, I want that.